Hey YouTube! So the other day I went and I saw Paranormal Activity 5, I believe. It was not my original plan to go see the movie because I don't really see scary movies in theaters because I make a fool of myself when I do go see them. However, I was invited by a friend and she slowly talked me into it. Now, I am not good with scary movies. I like to watch them at home where I can pause it or mute it so that I don't have to poop myself in the theater. Not literally, I do not poop myself in the theaters. I have the decency to make it to the bathroom. In the theater, I learned something about myself, about other people, and about life in general. Actually, to be specific, I learned 3 things. There are only 3 types of people who go to see scary movies. I suppose that I should have worded this better and said that there are only 3 types of people, like when it comes to being scared in the theaters, because I'm sure that there are other people who are just completely unaffected, or, you know, other types of people, whatever. But these are the 3 different types of people reactions that I noticed in the theater. Number 1 being the obvious. It's the screamer. The screamers are the ones in movies, usually, and they sit there and they scream. These are actually probably the worst ones for me whenever I go see a movie, because even if the thing on screen doesn't scare me, this person will probably jump up in the air and just shriek, and that will probably scare me more than whatever is on the screen. It's almost enough to make me not want to go to the movies because I know that I'm going to make a fool of myself no matter what happens. The second one is what I like to call the clencher or the scaredy cat. I fall into this category, and this is the person who will like plug their ears or squint their eyes so that they have like limited view of the screen, or dig their face into someone else's shoulder because they honestly don't really want to be there, but you know, like in the end it's not a bad experience. And the third one is the foul mouth. The foul mouth is actually the reason I usually end up talking myself into going to see the scary movies. The foul mouth is the person who, when something jumps out, will yell, "What the f?" or be yelling at the person on the screen to get the hell out. I think inside of everyone there is the foul mouth, because inside you're like, get out of there, why are you doing what you're doing? But this person has no problem vocalizing how they are feeling and what exactly their emotions are, and they're vocalizing it, projecting it at the people on the screen. What I like about this person is they provide comic relief where it is sorely needed. Where I would normally be jumping and clenching and covering my ears and eyes, this person screams and I get relieved for half a second because I know that A, I'm not the only person who's scared, and B, everyone in the theater usually ends up laughing at this person's reaction, so long as they don't throw their phone into the audience, which has happened before. So yeah, the foul mouth is usually the reason I do end up talking myself into going and seeing scary movies, because I know there will usually be at least one of these people, and it takes a lot of tension out of the movie, I think. It makes it a little more enjoyable. Not that I don't enjoy scary movies, I really do. After coming out of Paranormal Activity, I was terrified, yes, but it was a good experience and I enjoyed it a lot. So yeah, I think that's just about it that I wanted to talk about today. Comment and like and subscribe if you want. Thanks. Bye. Demonic movies, right? Am I right? That's not going in the video because that wasn't funny.